Welcome back, everyone, to the fourth and final edition of the Russia series. And what you're going to see in this upcoming video is a trip to the Tsar's Summer Palace in Peterhof, a unique castle, grounds, whatever you want to call it. But there's hundreds and hundreds of fountains that are all over the grounds of this winter palace. And the interesting thing about this is that there are no motor pumps pumping these fountains. They all run based on a gravity process, so it's really pretty cool. And then we're going to end up with the last day in Saint Petersburg, which is basically doing some last-minute sightseeing, checking out a lot of the cathedrals and churches and things like that, and then just enjoying the city at night before we head back to America. So make sure you subscribe, click on the notification bell, and enjoy this last clip of the Russia series. Much more coming. A very good Thursday morning to you. Coming to you from Saint Petersburg on my next to last day here. And yesterday we took you to the Winter Palace of the Tsars. Today we're going out to the Summer Palace, which is Peterhof. Used to be referred to as Petrovodats. And I'm taking a hydrofoil today, which is just a high-speed boat, essentially. It takes about 45 minutes to get out there, and it's going to go out through the Gulf of Finland. So interestingly enough, we're only about 3 hours away by train from Helsinki, Finland. So very close to the Finnish border here in St. Petersburg. It's a stunning day today. The sun is out. A bit surprised because it wasn't supposed to be, but at least for now it's out. The weather does change here pretty frequently. It's a little brisk, but the sun's warmed it up. Hopefully we'll get into the 50s today. And there's some interesting things about Peterhof. There's, I think, over 150 fountains at the palace, and none of them are operated with electric pumps. It's all gravity-driven pumps, and I'm very anxious to see it. It's definitely a checklist item for coming here, and looking forward to it. As you can see behind us, this is kind of where the pier takes off, and just when it's all stunning, the water views. Across the way, you can see a lot of the buildings we saw the other night when I took the night cruise. And this is right near the Winter Palace. This is actually right behind me there. That's the Palace Bridge. And so I got at 11 o'clock. I have about 30 minutes before my hydrofoil takes off. And it'll get me out there around noon. I've planned for about 3 to 4 hours. I don't know if that's going to be the case, but they did tell me I could change it if I wanted to stay a little bit longer or if I wanted to come back sooner. A lot will depend on the weather, but for right now, it looks like it's going to hold. This is an amazing city. The trip has been amazing so far, everything that I've seen. And I can't, words sometimes are hard to describe, even though I use words a lot. But the pictures that I've taken, hopefully we'll put it into some context as well. Just an amazing place to visit, and certainly not what most people would expect it to be or what they're led to believe by watching news and local media back home. So let's go check out the Summer Palace. Peterhof Palace. Actually getting ready for some ceremony tomorrow and Saturday. That's why some of the scaffolding is in place. And some of the fountains are not actually functioning up on these. Every one of these fountains is functioning by gravity right now. Yes, again, the architecture is incredible. can see the expansiveness of this beautiful park. All of these gold items are fountains. And, it looks like some of them are not functioning right now. Could be because of the process that they're going to put this celebration that they've got going on tomorrow.
Государственный музей-заповедник Петербург представляет производство студии шоу консалтинга, мультимедийный спектакль «Императрица 2019».
Не отходить друг от друга. Вспоминаем, куда уходим. Плие, плие. Пошли вниз, шире шаг. Метр от края сцены. Сейчас голова. Не уходите. Все на месте.
Good evening. Dobre večer. On my final night here in St. Petersburg, I kind of just wanted to take a little bit of a walk around some of the areas that's not far from my hotel and just get some last minute views in. Right now I'm on the canal, one of the canals. There are many in the city. This is where I actually departed the other night when I took the drawbridge midnight cruise. And just wanted to come down here. It's actually kind of quiet, so it gave me a chance to, not have to shout while making this particular video. As you can see, just tremendous amount of water in the city. I mean, it's actually called the Venice of the North, but it's much cleaner than Venice, at least in my opinion, although that might not be fair because it's been 30 years since I've been to Venice. But I do remember Venice, while there was a lot of water, I just remember it being very polluted and clearly not as clean as the cities I've seen here. Of interesting note, right behind me, this building here, this is actually the Fabergé Museum. And that's the Fabergé eggs. They come from Saint Petersburg. They're manufactured here. Carl Fabergé, well-known Russian, created a huge empire on Easter eggs, essentially, but they've developed into a lot more. I actually bought a Fabergé egg. That's a different story, how I got roped into that, but I did purchase one. I kind of wanted to go into the museum. I thought it might be a bit foofy at first, just going into an egg museum, but I was kind of interested. And unfortunately, it actually closes at 5 today, so I wasn't able to get in. But I'm on a ruble mission right now to actually spend some leftover rubles that I have. I have about 650 rubles in my pocket, which, if I play my cards right, should equate to about 2 beers. To say goodbye to the city and to a country that's been really, really great to me. Just a wonderful trip, and I don't know if I'll get back or not. Certainly, I would come back, but there's some other places that I want to go check out as well too. But as you can see, just amazing architecture. The entire country is a testament to architecture. So from that standpoint, I don't think I've ever seen any country that has the architecture here. As many things as I've seen in the world, the architecture here is just, it's incredible. And it's a little cold. It was a beautiful day today. The sun was out, but now that sun is going down, and it's probably dropping into the low 40s right now, high 30s. I have a few hours before I actually have to leave for the airport. I have a very early morning flight out of here at about 5 a.m. So I need to leave for the airport, I guess around 3. So it'll be somewhat of an early night for me. But it's been an amazing experience, and das Vidanya Ruski. That's all I can say. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video series. I tried to do some things differently than I've done in the past, and hopefully it comes out and I'll have an opportunity to do something like this again for you. But one last look of just one particular canal in Saint Petersburg. And until the next time. Okay, as I promised, I found a nice little pub to finish off this trip. And one of the things I've noticed is that they have a lot of basement-type pubs. And this one actually is called the Beer House, and it has an American menu. There you go. You can see that. And it's very reasonably priced. Very quiet for a Friday night, but I don't know what a normal Friday night in certain places are, but this is definitely kind of a locals place, and I'm just spending up a few rubles, and it's been a great trip. So I've got to leave in about 5 hours for the airport, so I might have one more of these. I'm actually drinking an Austrian beer tonight, Edelweiss. They have quite a few on tap. But turns out it's really quite good. And all in all, it's been an amazing trip. So for this part of it, we have to say goodbye. Until the next time. Nostrovia. Friday night in St. Petersburg. Heading back to the hotel. This is what it looks like at 9 o'clock at night. You tell me, 5th Avenue, New York, Nevsky Avenue, St. Petersburg. Looks exactly the same. Functions exactly the same as well. Driving the tropical